I agree with you there.
So, and of course, with the time change, I'm don't know
Tired.
where I am. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at.
Been there, done that. Sharon, please send me the Zoom code. Trying to get in.
You might have to acknowledge that the meeting is being recorded. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We're being recorded.
Yep.
Oh, we're being recorded. Okay, so let me get to the right screen.
Oops, did I say bad words?
No,
Okay.
I don't. Oh, I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. Could have.
Oh, Eric and Sharon's coming in.
Well, good.
Maybe on their phone.
No, it looks like they have a computer
Good.
connection. They're not, they're muted and there's no video. Can you hear us, Sharon? You're muted. You're muted. Oh, you can't answer. And you're
That might be on purpose until Eric gets there.
okay. Well, okay. What's going on?
Yeah, she says, yes, I know. I'm just trying to get the
okay.
So I am. I don't know what that meant, but oh, there she
there
is.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
We were on. I just couldn't get mute and non-mute. So we're at the office.
Oh, okay.
So you're at the office
Hi.
instead of at home, huh?
Yeah, well, because the home's it's not working.
Yeah.
Well, you can work in.
And I just dropped the camera. Sorry.
Let me fax you over my tax return stuff.
Okay.
Sure. Karen, how are you?
I'm good.
She's tired.
Tired.
$450 an hour.
Eric wants to come on because he wants to sing tonight.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, good. Because it's a good song. It's a good song tonight. Did you see the song?
Thank you, Nan, for being there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we got to load again.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get to the bathroom. I got to load again.
Drinking wine again. Okay, so let me pull up the stuff.
What's wrong?
Oh wait.
on or
Okay,
off?
let me share.
It's on.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, I don't know about perfect. It's there. So good evening, everyone. Virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. Tonight is February 19th, 2024. And we're in the San Francisco Bay AVA. So starting a new series. And we're covering tonight the urban wineries and distillers. I am still your host, David Mayer, the wino snob of Wine is Life. And tonight's panel consists of these fine folks. And in real life, they look more like that.
And you come closer. There you go. That's better.
There you are. So we'll do the usual routine. We'll start with the Ohio contingency.
Oh, that's us.
Oh, Scott and Nan from Pittsburgh, Ohio, and we're not compliant tonight. We're actually drinking wines from last couple weeks, I think. He's drinking Cab, and I've got a Chardonnay. So,
well, where are they from?
the grocery store.
Did you throw the bottles away already?
You had a head start on us. I get it.
No, we just started right before. Mine's a Fry 2021 Chardonnay, and his is
Mine's a Vigilant.
Cab Sav.
Okay.
That's from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is this still okay?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
been in the refrigerator, so.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That's all I have left. That's it.
Okay. So still good after all this time.
After all this time, yes.
Yeah, because we had that last week, I think, too.
Yeah, I drank a glass of that last week.
So where are you? Where are you broadcasting from?
Waynesburg, Ohio. Woohoo!
Waynesburg. Okay.
Central Ohio.
Sounds familiar.
Is there snow?
It's mostly melted,
Yeah, we
at
had
least in our area.
about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and it melted.
It got up to probably 45 today, so it's melted. Oh, and I think we're supposed to get some more next weekend, but that's all right. I kind of like it where it snows, melts. It's messy, but kills the bugs.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
How about the Fairfield group?
Okay, the Fairfield group is compliant. We're going for Hangar One.
Hangar One vodka.
Oh, are you drinking vodka?
And we
Wow.
have French vermouth to go with our Hangar One vodka.
Okay, so like a martini land.
And we have Italian olives to make a dirty martini.
Oh, okay. Oh, Castello. Yeah, those
Yeah.
Castellovano olives.
Mhm.
I want to
Actually,
be at their
I
house.
think it's pretty good. I'm liking it.
Cool.
You guys
Yes.
all remember that routine Ajax liquor store? Ajax liquor store?
No,
What routine? Tell them.
Go for it.
Never mind. No,
Oh.
it's a long routine. The guy calls the liquor store, goes, send over, okay, you guys have vodka? Yeah, send over vodka. And then he goes through all the liquors he wants, and he's drunk, he's right. He goes, don't send any vermouth. And the guy goes, wouldn't do that. It makes my wife sick. She's not here, but I'm doing this in her memory.
That was short.
I know it's a long routine. Look it up. You can look it up.
Okay. So Sharon and Eric, are you compliant tonight?
We're compliant. We're not drinking because we don't have any.
It's
No,
Lent.
we have a bottle of wine here, don't we?
No, we
Oh, you're
don't.
doing that too?
It's
Okay. Well,
So
I'm
we-
only drinking on Monday nights.
Yeah, no, I just thought that up. We, we're not compliant because we're going back and forth on whether we had electricity or not. So we're in Los Gatos. This is the office. This is my side of the office. Eric's side is over there. So,
I have a much smaller section.
oh, much messier section, that's for sure. So,
And he knows where everything is, I bet.
until I move it.
And then
so
she
that's
moves
why
it,
I'm
and then
not
I
allowed
don't.
in
Then
there.
I'm like, what?
This scenario sounds very familiar to me.
I know.
Oh, well.
I heard this before somewhere.
Yeah, here.
I feel like I've lived that before. How about you? You're West Coast.
I'm West
Karen?
Coast for a day for the past 48 hours. Came home to all the construction going on. They didn't expect me home, so because I wasn't supposed to be here till
Oh, that's
April.
right.
I wasn't supposed to be here till March. So it's been a hell of a couple days. I'm non-compliant, but I had thrown this in my suitcase from Florida. I had bought it there. I bought it from Costco, and I bought it because of the label.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Mo,
that's a pretty label. They do good work with their labels.
yes, it was. I kind of like caught my eye, so I said whatever. So I had a couple bottles of wine when I was in Florida. I threw them in my suitcase, so because I wasn't sure what would be here when I got here. This is made by Michael David Winery.
Mhm.
Freak Show 2021 cab. It's pretty good. It's 14.5 by volume, and yeah. Right now I'm so tired. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Drinking
So are we
wine.
allowed to ask you what happened to Billy?
Maybe we don't want to do it while we're being recorded.
No.
I mean, I don't mind. But
It's all right. It's pneumonia, influenza A, and congestive heart failure.
Oh, Okay,
Yeah,
he just got really sick, didn't he?
Yeah,
Is he out of ICU?
he got discharged last night.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
Power of prayer and positive energy.
Thank you, because I think those prayers did work, because as soon as I put that out there, it got much better. I
Yep.
mean, you kind of said, you
It
put
probably
myself
was
on-
because,
I'm a believer that making a prayer request is a prayer itself.
Yeah. It's been tough.
yeah, I don't pray because I'm afraid that something bad will happen. So
I
to
even,
me, not to you.
for those, if
It is,
anyone's.
by the way, it is raining here now. So it's at 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
it is raining.
Pretty hard too.
If
Yep.
anyone has a Weight Watchers app, there's a way
Yeah.
to put a prayer in your daily
Ah.
tracking.
Okay.
I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
All right.
No. So
I
anyway,
have a daily word app if you want to get a daily.
No,
I'm David Mayer. I'm compliant. I had a bottle sitting in my cellar for a long time. So this is a Rosenblum Syrah Port 2004, and it's 18% alcohol. So I'm only drinking once a week. And this is, so I thought might as well go for
That's
the
a lot.
alcohol.
yeah.
That's a lot of port. That's a lot of port there, David.
Oh, it's a half bottle.
So where's that from?
You said it's a
Rosenblum.
port, and
This is when Rosenblum was still in Alameda. Now they're in Oakland.
What happened to Rockwell?
Closed.
Okay.
Yeah. John Hannon worked at Rockwell for a while.
Yeah, I was there. Saw him there.
Oh, okay.
Still stabbed if you want to talk about it.
So this is, yeah, this is like, I think I'm not gonna, don't let me refill this glass, okay? I'm not having any more.
Don't
The
do
hands
it.
are tied.
maybe we should send out a prayer request so that you don't.
That might be. I've already had some, so I probably have drank at least this much already.
Mhm.
It's actually it's tasty, but yeah, it's high alcohol. It's like it's a little. No, it's not. I said earlier it's like cough syrup. It's just not. It's just thick and
Sweet.
and high alcohol. Well, let's see what we've got. What's in store for us tonight? I think I better put these on. Does that help? Do they look better with or without? Oh, Jenny is coming in. Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Another singer. It's always good to have a backup.
Oh, good. Jenny could sing. Or
You both can duet.
I am betting you that Jenny doesn't know the song.
No, she knows.
God, it's
Everybody knows
really,
the song.
really coming. Oh,
That
it's
would
really
be-
coming down.
That would be unusual.
We can't see or hear you, Jenny.
There
There's
There you are.
Got
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah, I'm Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Hi.
Oh, look.
Hi,
Hi.
Speedy.
Hi, guys. Long time no see.
Yeah.
You remember what? Yeah.
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 Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you at holiday?
Yeah. President's Day holiday.
Yes, right. Just thought of that when you
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah. So I'm home and not driving home from work right now.
Yeah, thank you. Is it raining up where you are?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Jenny
clear
Jenny
skies.
from Davis, everybody, and Madison.
And I am drinking a vodka from St. George's Distillery.
Oh,
Yes, I
good.
had-
Nice.
It is a California citrus vodka made in the Golden State from California, bergamot, Valencia, and Beville oranges.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
And what's Madison drinking?
She just finished her bottle.
okay.
She's a
I'm not
bottle
gonna finish
ahead.
my bottle.
She's
Yes.
a bottle ahead.
Oh my gosh, can't get any cuter.
Now we got our binky.
Yes.
You know,
And she
that,
knows how to put it in now.
Uh-huh.
that,
Thank goodness for the binky.
you and your friend that you posted the other day or yesterday, I guess.
Oh, my
At first
friend.
I can't tell which one was you looking at the. I
They
mean,
were both her.
They were both me. They were different years.
oh, they were both you. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Boy, that's
Yeah,
great.
she's
'cause
going
I-
through
then
old
you-
pictures and
Yeah, put the
posting
when you were
glasses
old
back
talking
on.
photos.
about it, it seemed like one of them was your friend.
No,
Yeah,
they said
I
it was her.
Posted them.
They're both you. Well, now
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
only one glass?
Yeah.
I don't even need to have a
No,
glass
I
to be
was
confused.
confused too.
We swore. So which one was the one you're smiling and one you're not?
Yeah, so the first
Right.
one was my first year in madrigals, and I had braces, so I refused to smile. And then my second year, I'd gotten the braces off, so we took new pictures, and I smiled.
Oh, okay. I'll have to tell Sue because we couldn't figure it out either. She thought it was the one smiling. You were the one smiling. I said, that's not the other one. That doesn't even look like you.
I was very serious.
How old were you then?
Probably 16, 17 or 15, 16. 15, 16, I think. Yeah,
Huh,
in the pictures.
It's
okay.
dumping here now. You hear the rain?
Here
Oh,
too.
no, but I believe it.
It's
Yeah,
dumping.
it's coming down like
I was just looking at the radar.
lot of
It's hitting
water.
you. We're dry.
We're dry and you guys are
Okay,
getting pummeled.
it's dumping really bad.
yeah.
It poured really hard here, what, maybe 2 hours ago?
It poured really hard here for like 3 minutes. And then
Yeah.
as we were leaving a grocery store,
Oh no, that's the worst.
and then it stopped. And
It's
then
clear
10 minutes
here.
later, it poured again.
And you
You
heard
feel
some
the
you
stars
heard some thunder.
tonight.
I heard thunder.
We're supposed to go out tonight. I don't know if I want to.
Well, it's moving
You just
through.
get a little wet. So the reason my
Yeah.
hair looks like this is because when I got here first thing this morning and I had to go to the post office, I didn't realize it was raining. I got soaking.
Oh no.
And then the post office was closed for President's Day.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So Jenny,
dark-
did you hear the word? We have dates for our reunion.
I do, I
June?
did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and we're that place, you know, that will not be named.
Yes.
It's reserved.
Okay.
Wonderful. Saturday and Sunday are good for me.
I'm already planning and going to be contacting you guys. I thought I had it here, but I don't, and then I can't get on my computer to find it. So if anyone wants to volunteer something before I ask you. But we're gonna miss Nan and Scott. I really been sad about that.
You
We'll
can
just
send
Zoom
food.
with them. We'll have a Zoom.
We can
and-
Zoom with them.
We
You
can
can make
send
you can
food.
you can
Good
make something and
plan.
send it.
Oh, that would be cool. But yeah, no, we'll have to Zoom, huh?
Yeah, we'll Zoom.
Oh, we could Zoom. That's true. Shall we
I
Zoom
mean,
with you?
we still have plenty of
We don't know
miles.
what
How thrilling, how thrilling for Nan and Scott.
Yeah, we'll Zoom you from a birthday party.
Oh, no.
From where?
That would probably
Turning
be
2?
loud. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Eric sing a song, I guess. Shall we?
We gotta get going. We only have half hour.
Okay, let's go.
Hangar one.
Isn't this one of
Oh.
those sing-along songs?
Can you see that? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
No,
Okay,
Yeah, but we don't see the song yet.
the song.
because I haven't put it up. There it is.
There it is.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead.
Drinking wine again. Just can't wait to get to that next bottle again. But drinking wine with friends. I just can't wait to get to that next bottle again. I'm drinking cab again. Drinking wine from places I've never been. Seeing labels that I may never see again. Just can't wait to get that next bottle again. Drinking Chard again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down to the vineyard. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep drinking our Chard and our Chard. Drinking wine again. Just can't wait to get to that next bottle again. The life I love is drinking wine with my friends, and I can't wait to get to that next bottle again. Drinking Zin again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down to Lodi. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep drinking our way, our Chardonnay. We're drinking wine again. Just glass again. My love is drinking wine with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the Zoom again. I just can't wait to get on the Zoom again.
Madison is backup singer, I think.
Yeah, she did really well.
Yeah, it was fun.
She says,
Yeah,
I like
let's
housewives.
learn about a little bit about this part of the wine world. Hi, Sharon.
We saw Willie Nelson. We were like in the front row, and he has his guitar. It's like the first guitar he ever owned.
Yep.
It's got a big hole in it and everything. I'm like, it still sounds good. I mean, he's awesome, but it was with the fun.
Maybe.
And he's
There's
old.
always a nice odor at Willie's place.
Yeah.
I've seen him a couple times.
So this is the San Francisco Bay AVA. So all of this, a little bit south there, I think too. So tonight we're gonna focus on the urban wineries in this area right here, and then we'll move on to Livermore, Santa Clara, Contra Costa as separate, and then we're gonna do a whole series of Santa Cruz Mountains because this AVA within the San Francisco Bay AVA is huge, and it's very varied. So we'll cover that separately, and that's going to be a few weeks. This is what if you haven't been here before, folks, this is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it from this angle. This is from the Marin side, looking down from the Marin side. Looking towards this is San Francisco. Yeah.
Maybe.
And then so let me go over a little bit of this stuff. So San Francisco Bay AVA is a vast area covering almost 1.5 million acres with 4,215 acres planted to grapevines. It contains several different counties: Alameda, Solano, Contra Costa, San Benito, San Francisco, San Mateo, Santa Clara, and Santa Cruz.
Sorry.
With their own distinctive terroir. Don't be. That's fine. No, you don't have to. That's cute. I want to hear her. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay.
Better her than me. The northern point of the AVA lies on the San Francisco City, with the Golden Gate Bridge, the northernmost point of the AVA on the coast. Contra Costa County and Livermore Valley lie to the east of the wider bay. Santa Clara County and Santa Cruz Chaco Pass, sitting at the very southern end of the Santa Clara Valley, marks the southernmost extent of the bay of the AVA, spills over into San Benito County. Cabernet Sauvignon is the most widely planted variety of San Francisco Bay, followed by Merlot, Zinfandel, Pinot Noir, and Chardonnay. Varieties across the region are as diverse as the geography. However, San Francisco Bay itself is an incredibly important watershed in California wine country. The Napa, Mokelumne, and Sacramento rivers all empty into the bay. And so originally, when I took this, it had Russian River as part of this. Russian River does not empty into the bay, but empties into the ocean. and the famous AVAs of Napa, Sonoma, Lodi, Yolo, and Sonoma counties enjoy cooling oceanic influences. He wants some wine, I think.
Seems like a massive AVA. I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, it is massive. So this is and it's pouring rain right now here. Might lose my internet. So this is not the Golden Gate Bridge. This is the other big one. This is the Bay Bridge. History. The beginning of Prohibition era in 1920 was a blow to the wine industry here, and many vineyards were ripped out and replaced with more lucrative crops. Plantings grew again in the 1960s as pioneering vignerons began to search for high potential viticultural regions within California. Nowadays, urban expansion has forced many a grape grower's hand. Large producers have moved north into Napa and Sonoma, and many smaller producers have taken to the hills surrounding the valleys. The city of San Francisco became an important port during the 1850s, when the discovery of gold in the Sierra Nevada mountains brought a huge influx of European immigrants to California in search of fortune. It was around this time that European grape varieties began to be planted throughout the Santa Clara Valley and Contra Costa to supply the demand for thirsty gold miners. This is a view of Alameda, and this is part of what was the now but closed Alameda Naval Air Station. There's some historic World War II era boats. This is the Hornet. Took a tour of the Hornet. That's the aircraft carrier. And then the Port of Oakland over here.
The,
Yeah,
101
this large. What?
at the top where it says urban wineries, that must be 101 on the right, the upper.
No. This is on the east. This would be like 880 up here.
You just don't want anything to.
Well, 880.
Yeah.
880 is
Yeah, 101's on the peninsula. This is on the
Yeah,
East
I
Bay.
think I meant 880. Does 880 go from Napa through Vallejo?
Yeah, well, that's
Well,
80.
Okay.
So 880 goes from starts in from 280, and if you keep going on it towards Los Gatos, it becomes 17. But from 280 to
Well, it should be
the Bay
17
Bridge.
and then until they renamed it 880. And that was
Yeah.
getting some sort of fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
And all the old naval base,
This is the naval base. Yeah.
all of that?
All of this is as part of the original naval base.
Oh.
And probably over there too. Okay, so this large AVA is extremely diverse in terms of terroir, but fog and wind from the cool waters of San Francisco Bay and Monterey Bay to an extent unite the region somewhat. These ocean influences are particularly pronounced in the more coastal regions of Santa Cruz and Contra Costa County, but Livermore Valley and Santa Clara Valley are subject to ocean breezes as well. The effects of warm sunshine are tempered by these breezes, leading to a long ripening season during which grapes can develop complex flavors and aromas while retaining acidity. Consequently, wines produced in the San Francisco Bay AVA are complex and well balanced, and most of the AVAs here are associated with high quality. There is an array of different soil types across the region. Contra Costa's deep, sandy soils are a point of much pride for vignerons, offering little resistance to wandering root systems, which are able to reach deeply into the ground. Santa Clara County and Livermore Valley have more gravelly soils with latter enjoying pockets of sandstone and shale. The high altitude of Santa Cruz Mountains and AVA has thinner, more mountainous soils, mostly comprised of shale and decomposed limestone. than the rest of the region. These dry soils stress the vines, which are then forced to forego leafy vegetation in favor of small, concentrated fruit. So we're focusing on this region. This is Alameda. Rosenblum used to be on Alameda, right in this area here, and they moved to the Port of Oakland, right across the estuary. And we have Hangar 1, St. George's Spirits, and Building 43 are here. So Rosenblum, which is what I'm drinking tonight, and this is Dr. Rosenblum right there. Kent Rosenblum was a veterinarian living in San Francisco's East Bay when he started making wine in his basement in 1972. It didn't take long for his newfound hobby to morph into a passion that could not be ignored. In 1978, Rosenblum Cellars opened in Alameda, California, a place known more for its docks and shipyards than for winemaking. But then again, Kent Rosenblum, the king of Zin, always did things a little differently from the status quo. When most of the established wineries in California were focused on their estate-grown wines, Kent chose to explore some of the unrecognized and underappreciated grape-growing areas in Northern California. He met families who had been growing grapes for generations, dedicated growers passionate about their vineyards, who worked tirelessly to grow the best grapes possible from old vines their families had planted years before. Kent took grapes back to Alameda and began to make wines, acknowledging the contributions of his friends by placing the vineyard's name on the bottle. Working out of a factory building near the docks, Kent and his crew looked more like longshoremen than winemakers, but the wine they made spoke for itself, making it one of the first urban wineries in California to become a popular tourist destination. In 2018, Kent passed away unexpectedly, leaving an undeniable hole in the wine industry. So this is their new. Go ahead.
Are they still making wine now? Somebody else took it over, or?
Yeah, they took it over. So it's he actually sold his business some years ago. So he sold Rosenblum, the one with his name on it, and he started another one on Alameda called Rockwall. But that too was sold a few years ago. I think that one just closed, actually, not just sold. I think Constellation bought Rosenblum. Okay, Building 43 Winery. So Building 43 Winery specializes in handcrafted, sustainable, small batch varietals from the Sierra foothills. Our tasting room is refurbished historic naval aviation EOD locker adorned with custom metalworks, wine barrels, military memorabilia. Sip wine from the comfort of our tasting room or mosey outside to our garden patio, complete with fireplace and steps away from the stunning panoramic views of the San Francisco Bay skyline. They are pet friendly inside. Families are welcome to the patio only. Alameda Point, side of Alameda's historic naval shipyard and its airstrip, is comprised of 852 acres of prime real estate, boasting stunning panoramic views of San Francisco. Natural open space and expansive parklands include more than 8 miles of the San Francisco Bay Trail, pedestrian paths, wildlife refuges, and of course, the stunning Alameda shoreline. We are a quick drive from historic downtown district, charming Victorian era homes, and many local restaurants and cafes.
That winery building, that looks like something out of New York. Doesn't it look like that one we went to?
Or yeah,
So-
it looks East Coast. Looks like we've gone to some breweries on the East Coast that look like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
this was part of the Naval Air Station. So this was a naval air hangar.
well, and you know what that building may have been too, or some kind of industrial building.
So I'm kind of curious, David. So this is in the AVA, but obviously the grapes aren't coming from the AVA? Are there any grapes that
So
are
their
coming
winery
from?
is located there. They are not growing anything on Alameda. Neither one
So
of
are there any grapes that are grown in Alameda, or everything comes into those wineries?
Yes, they source all their
Okay.
grapes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I discovered a
Still-
place I need to visit for my birthday this year. I turn 43.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Be a
Oh, there you
fun,
go.
like-
There you go.
That
there
would
you
be
go.
fun.
Well, I'm just kind
For
of
all my
curious
friends for their
about,
birthday. Ooh, I've got an idea. Okay, thanks.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
so AVA is not just,
Well, so the AVA is the San Francisco Bay AVA,
right,
which this Alameda falls within its parameters, but there's no grapes being grown there.
within the parameters.
Well, not
It
on
looks
Alameda.
like.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not
Well,
growing
and even
grapes.
looks like, yeah, right. Now, just curious about
No, that's
how it
that's
qualifies in the AVA if
Yeah.
If there are no grapes.
I
grapes
don't
in
think
the AVA.
like San Francisco, the city of San Francisco is part of that AVA, and I don't think they're getting any grapes from San Francisco either.
Right,
Where would they
right.
grow 'em?
So how do they get AVA status then, David, if they aren't growing any grapes? That's BS.
Well, because they're including
No,
the
it's
old.
TTB. From our past experiences covering other AVAs, we know that it doesn't seem to take much to get it passed as an AVA.
But they all have some grapes.
The other
Not
AVAs, yeah.
necessarily. So when we were just recently up in Lake County, and I think one of the last ones we covered was Benmore, and at some point in time there were grapes growing in the Benmore AVA, and today there's no grapes and no winery, but it is an AVA.
Okay, all right,
At least here we have a couple of wineries
right,
in Alameda. At least they're making wine.
right.
Yeah.
I just thought the AVA referred to where the grapes were grown, not where the winery was.
Where the wine was made.
So when they drew the
Right,
line for
exactly.
the San Francisco Bay AVA, they drew a big line. They drew a
Okay,
big
okay, all right.
area, and
Okay.
they didn't. They were kind of all inclusive. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like Trump with his magic.
Valid question, Dorothy. I'm not putting you down. That's a valid
I
question.
know, I was just, when I first saw this AVA on the list, I was like, come on, there are no grapes grown in that urban area. So,
And you're not
we've
wrong.
often had, when we were doing an AVA, we've had a winery outside of the area that was using those grapes. So
Right.
we deferred to where the grapes were grown.
Right. Well, it could go either way. It can either if you get a wine from a winery that's in the AVA, and they may be making wine from grapes outside of the AVA, or you can get wine from a winery in or outside the AVA using grapes from the AVA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree with you, Dorothy. It is confusing,
No, it is confusing.
but since the grapes are grown, no.
Wherever.
So
Yeah.
when they're putting on the label, for example, if they're getting the grapes, because Rosenblum gets a lot of grapes from like Sonoma, within Sonoma, so they can put the name of the either the name of the AVA up there or the vineyard from up there on the label, front label. The front label, they can't put like San Francisco Bay AVA on the front label because the grapes are not from there.
Okay, okay, all right.
On the back label where it says where it's produced and bottled,
Uh-huh,
that's where they put like Alameda
okay,
So they put,
on the
Okay.
back label.
but they don't put San Francisco Bay Area AVA.
Oh, they do. Mine says San Francisco
On the
Bay
back.
AVA.
I
No,
know, but
on
you
the
said
front.
put it on the front if the grapes
Yes.
weren't from there.
The grapes are from
Okay.
here.
I understand,
Yeah.
but on the back, they can say, you said they were gonna say Alameda, but they don't say
Well-
it's from the AVA.
They in their description they could say that.
In their
But on
description,
the
they could
back
say.
where they're saying
wine-
where the grapes are made or where the wine is made, they have to put where the wine is made. And the wine is made in
Right.
Alameda.
Okay.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but that doesn't reference the AVA.
No.
yeah,
It
I'm
references where the
wondering,
winery is.
So the wine is
Yeah.
made there, somehow it falls into our getting wine from that AVA.
Well, the grapes for this one is from they didn't specify where in San Francisco Bay AVA it's from. It's just that somewhere.
and,
Well, how
and,
about
and,
this
and the San
Building-
Francisco Bay
It's a
AVA
small-
was a huge area. It was
Yeah,
bigger.
it's really huge. I mean, it's all the way from San Francisco and Oakland all the way down to San Benito County.
Right, and it looked like it included Solano County, so.
And it includes Solano County, exactly, and Contra Costa County. Yep.
Right,
Which is what we've switched to
the wine.
wine
But
from our county.
but our county sends a lot of grapes to the East Coast. And so.
Thank you.
But it's small winemakers on the East Coast that are they get grapes there within 4 or 5 days after harvest. And so.
And juice.
And juice, but they get fresh grapes too.
Yeah.
They send them in. So, I haven't ever looked at East Coast AVAs to see, how that works. What they have there.
There's
And-
there's AVAs all over the country.
Right, right.
Even in Ohio, we hear, strange as that seems.
But we know that Solano County grapes go to the East Coast.
Yeah,
so-
they're the prime provider of East Coast small winery grapes.
California period supplies a lot of grapes to wineries all over the country.
Right.
The one amuses me the most though in North Carolina, there's the Biltmore Estate, and they're known for
Right.
their winery and their wine, and the grapes come from California.
Okay, yeah,
They're good.
That's in
They're good.
Asheville.
wines. Been there.
Yeah,
done-
Asheville.
yeah.
Been there. Good wines.
Good wines.
Yeah, I was in
Beer.
Nashville on
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's so bad.
Asheville, not Nashville.
Oh, sorry, I was in
Yeah,
Nashville.
Asheville. Yeah,
It's in
good,
the
good,
mountains.
good music there too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just quickly go through the last two. They're not wineries, they're distillers. So Bill and Dorothy have Hangar One. And this is so Hangar One is famous for their vodka.
No.
They're
one,
they're
the
a
one
craft
that-
distiller of vodka.
What's his name?
What?
Jackie Gleason used to drink.
No,
Oh, I don't think so. I think
Jackie Gleason
they
and
came.
Ed Sullivan drank Kettle One in New York. I don't
So
think
their tasting room closed in 2022. And I think it says their website just says it's made in a different facility. I think it's made at St. George's because they used to be part of St.
Oh.
George's lineup, and then they branched off to their own when they became really famous. And but I think St. George's is making it again.
Okay.
And let's see, I'll just move. Then we have St. George's, which is what Madison's drinking. Uh,
How was it, Madison?
yeah, how is it,
She's not
Madison?
driving though. She's safe. She's not driving.
Yeah, here we go.
That's right. So, this I have been to St. George's. This is it's pretty cool. They have these really nice pot stills, copper pot stills,
It's
and
a really good tour and tasting if you ever get the
yeah,
chance.
it is. They used to
They make
so
excellent gin.
we used
Do
to.
they?
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I like their terroir version. That's very nice. Which I think this is their terroir one with the bear on the label. Um, they used to make our for Inglenook, which we don't carry grappa any longer.
Oh, you don't. I didn't know that.
I'm not gonna read all of that.
Okay.
Okay, next week we're gonna be in Livermore Valley, another part of the larger Bay Area. So We're here.
Livermore is an AVA as well as in the San Francisco Bay AVA.
that's correct. Yes, it's its own separate one.
It's a
Kind
separate
of
one,
like
but it's
Mendocino
it's in the
County, and then there were all
San
the
Francisco Bay
AVAs.
AVA.
They're a
It's-
smaller AVA within the San Francisco Bay AVA. Yes.
Okay.
I guess I'm so confused because I don't see some of these areas don't resemble each other in anything. Why they would San Francisco Bay AVA doesn't make any sense to me.
Look at Dorothy.
I'm not disagreeing with
agree.
you.
Livermore is completely different than the Santa Cruz Mountains. They're not even. There's nothing similar.
Santa Cruz Mountains is part of
Mountains.
the San Francisco Bay AVA. It's
As
a
it
huge
was for
AVA.
County,
It's
it looked like.
so it's it's not as bad as there's probably the largest appellation in the world is the Southeast Australia AVA. It's like half their country.
Mm.
Australia is not small.
No.
So when they call out that whole thing as an AVA, that's pretty crazy too. Well, they don't, excuse me, it's not an AVA, it's an appellation.
Mm.
Because AVA means American Viticultural Area. So it's a huge appellation, same thing. So it just encompasses way bigger area than it should. I like it when they break it down. When we get to Santa Cruz, you'll see that Santa Cruz Mountains AVA itself is huge, but there's a lot of distinctive differences from the different parts of the Santa Cruz Mountains, and we're breaking it down by regions that are unofficial areas within the AVA itself. Santa Cruz Mountains should be broken down into smaller bits. It's just too big. There's only one separate smaller AVA within Santa Cruz Mountains AVA, and that's the Ben Lomond Mountain AVA. But it doesn't. I don't know why they haven't. Even within this one, it's just a huge AVA. It almost doesn't make any sense. Why, unless as you're pointing out, why Alameda is part of that when there are wineries, but there are no vineyards.
No grapes.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
and
make
why
sense
San Francisco is part of that, but there's no vineyards.
When they say what they use as parameters for an AVA,
Yeah,
and then they glue that all together, it makes absolutely no sense
no.
because none of these places are related.
And that's what
The
Dorothy's saying.
I had to say at least when the French split up their wine regions into smaller AVAs, there was rhyme and reason to do that. And
Well, yeah.
for us there is not.
All pompous and everything.
Well, even so, we were covering Napa, and when they were forming the Stag's Leap region AVA, the initial one made sense because they were saying this one little area, which is actually was called Stag's Leap before they made it an AVA, and when the neighboring vineyards and wineries saw that they're going to make call that Stag's Leap. Well, then they said, well, we want to be part of that too. So they widened it further than beyond actual Stag's Leap.
I think these people that, whatever group is making these distinctions about AVAs, they drink too much. They should-
No
How
doubt.
shocking.
Don't we all?
So the people making the decisions, I think they have at on their table the things that they are governing, like alcohol, firearms, and tobacco.
Yeah,
They're
right.
all on the table. when they're
Have all
doing
that
this.
on the table?
Yeah,
I
because
think so.
Don't-
I think
firearms and tobacco and
they're
all
drinking,
that.
they're smoking, and then they're playing with their weapons.
Don't mess with them. The gun might come out.
That's right.
We will not be here next week for sure. We will be at Disneyland.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Oh, wow. You
Well,
are
And I-
Disneyland folks.
We're going to we're stopping at Harris Ranch on Thursday. We're going to Riverside for 3 days, and then we're going to Disneyland on the way home, 3 days.
And what are you doing in Riverside? I'm curious.
Lions Convention,
So, and I'm in the Lions Club, been in the Lions Club for whatever,
Okay.
40, 30 years. And we're in a district, and then we're in a multiple district. Well, one of our past district governors is running for international director. And so we're all going down there to vote. So they give us so many votes. And so,
Okay.
it's a big deal for this person that I really like. And so we have to, it's hard to get people to drive down to Riverside to vote, but that's what we're
Right.
doing.
Right. Okay.
So you're
All
gonna stop
right.
in for a steak in Harris Ranch?
Yes, yeah.
although if they,
She's gonna have fish or something
no,
weird.
the spaghetti with
Yeah.
prime rib in the sauce. If they have it, they didn't have it
Oh,
last time.
okay.
I have
Yeah.
to wrap things
And then-
up because we have a
That wine, what's that?
meeting to go to. Do you guys, if you
Okay.
guys want to stay on, I'll turn over to whoever wants to lead the meeting, lead the session.
Are you still
But I did-
recording?
We are right now.
Unrecord?
So you
Okay,
can
do you guys
stop
want to stay on
recording.
when I sign off?
Let's stop recording.
Okay.
We'll
well,
stay on, but stop recording.
got it.
There
Yeah,
you go.
we're gonna work. Well, we're not going back.